Hey Andreas,
Yeah?
I was wondering, you want to do my hair?
Of course.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Let's go.
AJ. Alright, it's time to show the nice people of YouTube how we do hair. We're gonna start off with a nice shave. As you can see, I already put shaving cream on him. I'm gonna put a little bit more, because, you know, it's not covering everywhere. Just wipe off the extra. Alright, so then I take this straight razor. Just a nice clean, close shave. As you can see, when you're using a straight razor, it's easier to do quick jolting motions than one fluent still motion, and wipe it off on the towel after every stroke. That's a good enough shave. Next thing we do is we'll start to style the hair. What we need to do first is take some more of that shaving cream and just put it in the hair. Now, what we want to do is make sure it's only in one spot so the rest of the hair is still shaving cream free except for right here. And then we want to take some gel and put it everywhere else. Once it gets down there. No product placement. If it doesn't make the noise, you're doing it wrong. We need to rub in this gel so all of the hair is flat. And we also need to push it one way. Next, we put in sculpting gum. This is kind of like gel, except not quite. It's a little different. It's more for sculpting then. So we want to put that on this hair over here and make this stand straight up. And some of the stuff up here too. And then we want to do that here. It's easier to do this with a comb on the top. When you're doing it, it should pull out some of the product that you put in this hair. You just want to wipe that back in. Another thing, if you're doing this exact style, it's helpful to teach them German. Oinchlein sprechen Sie eins. Ich leint two.
What?
You got that?
No.
Oh! German is the language you need to know for this look. Oh, and by the way, the name of this look is No Particular German Dictator from the 1940s. Now, how do you say apple?
Apple. Huh?
In German! Again, how do you say apple? 3, 2, say apple in German.
Apple in German!
Close enough. So, what I'm doing now is I'm putting in this blue stuff that I found under the sink. I'm not really sure what it does, or whether it's safe to put into hair, but I'm putting it here. Smells kind of like feces. So what you want to do here is make sure you get some on the back, and make sure it's nice and smooth. As smooth as you want it to be. You also want to get some of this on the face. Like, especially in this forehead area. Now, the best thing to do with this with this style is to make them look like they're denied art school when they were young. And that's why they're killing people. Not that they're killing people. But you want to make sure you see the comb marks in it. So after you do this, you want to keep combing until you can clearly see that it was combed. In different directions. Like so. A lot of the stuff should come off on the comb. That's a good thing. That means you're doing it right. On the top here, you want to possibly make some go in the wrong direction. It'll add to the effect. The stuff that's left over on the comb, the best place for it is just store it on the forehead for now. What we don't use, we'll get rid of. Alright. Then you can stop here. You can stop after the combing if you want for this style. But we're moving on to another style. We are going super mohawk. So, if you're here at this style, which is a step to get to super mohawk, you just want to start combing everything straight up. It's the best way to go. Straight up. On both sides too. It'll look weird, but you just want to start using a flat end to push it in the opposite direction that it wants to go. This is where you take this stuff from the forehead and put it back. And then you start going up in the back. It should feel nice and good for the person that you're doing their hair. Now, if he will just show you the back of his head and the turn around, you can see this is all just sticking straight up, despite the fact that it wants to go down like this. It's going straight up. Now, I think we need to put more stuff in here, like water. It should be nice and cold. It'll help keep the water, it'll help keep the person's hair you're doing nice and crisp. You want to make sure you put a lot in here. And might also help if you put it on the stream setting, not spray. Get everywhere. Make sure it's nice and wet. Actually, I know it'll help. That's a very important step. If you don't do that, it won't come out right. Turn back around. Turn around! Alright. So, as you can see, the water made it fall. You want to stick it back up again. Make sure you're sticking it up on the very sides here. Don't wipe anything off. Get the stuff back from the forehead and put that right in the middle. Now, this water is the best thing you can do. Because it makes it really weird. I don't know. It's just what you're supposed to do. Look how much came off of the comb. This is all from putting the water in the right spot. Now, let me just put it here. So, you want to comb. Now, a third style is where you comb everything forward. It's like a comb over, but it's a comb forward. It's called the comb forward. Now, a lot will come off with this style. And the best place to store this is you'll run out of room in the forehead, so it's better to store it on the cheek. You want to keep going forward across the entire head, over and over. And see this angle I'm doing the comb at? This is actually wrong. What you want to do is push it in straight down, straight up and down, and push hard, and then just go straight. That'll give it this nice combed effect. Even the stuff on the back you want to comb forward. Really? Really? This third style doesn't have a name in English. It's what the Germans call... I don't know. You don't know? You don't know?
No.
What do you mean you don't know? You should know. I was teaching you German.